Anyone training less than a year? Good, yeah? So I'm going to give you now the advice I wish I would have told me 30 years ago. Yeah? That is this, look. So, look. So this is just, take it with it's just guidelines. There is no hard rules. Eh? But for me, I see it like this. There are no bad, okay, so in the sport of jiu-jitsu, where there are no punches, yeah? And there are no points, because in the gym here there are no points, there are no bad positions. So in the context of this room here, where there is no points and nothing to win, nothing to lose, there are no bad positions. Me being in Mount just means that I'm one step closer to, or maybe 2 or 3 steps closer to submitting him than he is to me. But the cool thing is like, no matter what happens, if I make one tiny mistake, so right now I'm really winning the fight, I'm dominating everything. I make one tiny mistake, and now I'm defending the leg lock. Yeah? So there's no point in that. So in any moment, like you're always fighting to improve position, and this is as good as any position. It's just you can once you're in bottom mount, you can allow yourself less mistakes. Yeah? Now another thing is, so many people avoid playing mount. It's very common to have people up to purple belt saying, I will take the mount, and then I get off again because it's hard to keep. And guess what? It is actually hard to keep. I believe if you end up in this position over here, so 3, 2, 1, go, hands are there, I'm always going to end up with less. Yeah? So 3, 2, 1, go fight. Yeah? While I'm fighting, I can expect already this to happen. It's not going to happen. So the mount setup, so you probably want to have like 2 arms high or 1 arm high, has to happen usually before you enter the mount. Okay? So far, anyone who did this exercise right now, was there anyone able to keep mount forever? Was there anyone able to keep mount forever? No? Okay, that shouldn't happen. The only way that should happen is if it's like a very big level difference. Yeah? Now, what I did see with some people was this, that at the bottom, see, start to go like splash around a bit, try to get out, go like bump around, and try to get out, yeah. And then maybe eventually it gets out, yeah. But so I don't like it a lot. So for me, it's like a bad sign if 2 people who make like 1 unit start to move around in the room. There's no reason why you should be moving around. So if you're here and walk a bit over there, please, they just wasted energy for his part. You should try to make one escape build to the other escape. So for example, bridge over there, please. Just bridge, bump, nothing happened. You return where you came from. Well, that's wasted energy. If you bridge, see, you stay there, and now at least the hip stays up. Because we achieved this. For better or worse, something happened here. Yeah? And then last tip is, look, if you're on bottom, just especially if you're like not if you're on competition, like 1,000,000 points behind or 1 point behind, 1 minute to go, then go berserk. Yeah? But now when you're trying to explore the technique, find the ideal moment always. So in bottom, I always try to breathe for like 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Only through the nose, keep the mouth shut, and breathe to the belly. I'm not going to give a breathing class. That's Agis tomorrow. But it's important. Like in my gym, that's the first thing I teach everyone. If you go, okay, stop that. Yeah, you have to. I cannot trust you then. Okay, okay. So anyway, what we're gonna do now? Look, what you see now happening. If Johannes' head is on the floor, whether you get out or no, I can right away start causing troubles for your neck. Yes, and I don't like it if I'm on training or competition. I put pressure on my throat and I escape, but now my throat is sore. So just to teach you a good habit, put your shoulders up, yeah? Put your head tight, and now make a sit-up as high as you can. That's it. This is the default position to go. Second thing, close your knees, Johannes. Yeah? And now, see, so literally close your knees completely tight. Yeah? And I want you to bring your knees to your shoulders. Yep, that's it. That's it. So now I'm caught in the middle. We're not going to do anything else right now. Yeah? We're going to do this a few steps, and then we go back to the escapes. So hands here. You can actually be upright. It's going to be easier. Yeah? So these are his frames. Yeah? If he has like, so for people who just start, if he has like rubber arms, no engagement, so now make a sit-up, but I don't feel anything. Yeah? So he has his arms here, he engages his arms, and the pressure to my hip comes from him doing the sit-up. Now what many people do is make it like explosive, they jerk up, so put, and then you bounce back. It's not possible to do, and then keep it. Just slowly build pressure. Yeah? Good? So now have pressure this way, put the knees also forward. Yes. See, now I'm quite stuck in between. And then you do this, keep your head closer, and just feel this out. Yeah? If it's correct, I should not be falling forward nor backward. You really try to just catch me in between the both things. And I call this the 0 point. That means if I'm in a circus ball, and stay right in the middle, then everything is zero. If I go that side, I fall. That side, I fall. But right in the middle, the ball does not have any clue where to sweep me. That's the same for him. So squeeze me, here. Knees up, no feet on the floor. Yeah, that's it. So right now, there is no better side for me to escape. Keep squeezing forever. Nothing you can do better here is see how far you can squeeze without getting tired, okay? So go there. And then, sorry? Anyone say? Okay. Try, yes? Well, that's the thing. I'm not too sure about it yet. Here you could do this. You could definitely do this. I always did this. Now, I think this is correct here, but I haven't tested it yet. Well, I will tell right away. Look, the upside with this is, there is an upside, which I will tell later. The downside I find with this, it takes one step more to get the elbow inside. But probably here it's this. Probably I like to be here. Whenever someone is close, I like to cross my arms. But I don't think it matters that much. And another thing is, if the arms are here, the cross grip is easier. If you're here, it's like more messy a little bit. Sorry? I don't think it's easy to take the back here, to be honest, but depends, yeah. So it's just. For us today, it can be either. Sorry, yeah. I don't think it's the most important thing, but it will matter in the end, yeah. Yeah. For now, it's either, and then in the end, it will be clear. Yeah? Let's try. Let's go. Just squeeze him and feel what happens. Experiment a bit with that, yeah. All the pressure comes from doing this, not from that. Okay. And now close your knees. No. Close your knees, and now bring your knees to your hands. Close your knees. Close your knees. That's it. And now. Keep putting both of them together. How do you feel? Safe. Now do with me. Now feel with me if you feel the same. Yeah? So go back. So look. So feel this. I'm here. Elbows tight. I lean up. That's it. Okay. That's it.
And what's the advantage of this position?
I'm not there yet. I just want to make you feel something. Yeah? I'm going to say right away from the beginning. Close your knees so you don't get confused. This is not the correct thing for the flip to do in this position. It's not correct. But I already asked you, most people, you do this to most beginners. Put your head up, please. No, don't cross your legs. Just feet together and push your knees up, yeah? So most beginners in this position, I really have to fight the instinct of grabbing the head, okay? So now grab his head, please. What do you feel, Philip? See? Not, okay. Keep pushing pressure together, yeah, okay? Close your knees. Now attack Philip, please. Go. Try to find holes. It's right away more annoying to put pressure to get the arms inside. Try to unhook his arms. Should also be harder, yeah? And what else can you try? Well, that's it pretty much, yeah? So set it out, look. So imagine now this. Please, Philip. Imagine you're playing half guard, yeah? On your knees, yeah? If you're in half guard, for me at least, once I am deep, a big fight for me is always to crawl deeper, and be more tight. Yeah? Come here. Yeah, if you're in Mount, yeah? And now start to smother me, please. Yeah? Most people in the beginning, they will have oh crap. They start to push everything open and create holes, and then everything gets worse. Yeah? So, like I said in the beginning, this is not better or worse than half guard if there's no punches, in my head at least. Yeah? And so try to remove my arm, please, Philip. I'll go up, easy to remove my arms. But if I put more pressure on my arms and lean more into it, see now it's harder. See now try to remove, and all the time, see I'm just trying to crawl deeper. I'm always looking not to cross my center line, so that would be bad. I need to crawl deeper. Keep going, please, go. It's quite annoying for him to attack me. Stay there. Eh? Anytime, see, I start to make space for myself. See now I can go for my throat, put something across, hey? And then don't complain because you did that. You opened that hole for yourself. Keep going, please. At this point, it becomes like a gamble. Do I get choked, or do I open this? And this looks low percentage, that choke. But like Craig Jones, I saw him tap everybody with that. Yeah? Just take Mount and do that. Yeah. Go back now, please, Philip. So now look, what will you feel now? Is Johannes, come please. Where is Johannes? Okay, come. So we're gonna do the Kipping Escape pretty much. But I think it's a mistake to call it Kipping Escape because then you focus on the wrong thing. I've had a crisis in the gym. Yeah? I always had the same game. Pressure pass, stay on my knees, go tight, go to Mount, get the head, get the arm. I really didn't care what you do with your arms or with your head. Just go underneath, crawl, and always choke people from there with the arm triangle. Yeah? And then one of the best leg lockers in my gym is Thomas Egelen. Huh? And what he do, the bastard, for 2 years, say, okay, he always was training leg locks, and in the end, he would always give me mount. And not even, just try to stall and not give me escapes. And then he was trying to do the keeping escape. And after 2 years, 1 year and a half actually, it's like, now he always got out with the keeping escape, and now he make me work 10 minutes to get to my main position, almost there, and now I get heel hooked. Okay? So what do you do then? If your main game that you did forever, for 30 years, doesn't work anymore, what do you do then? You think, the guy got better in escapes, or stronger, or weaker, or fast, so I have to go harder, stronger, faster. But you don't look that might be wrong. And that took me till 2 months ago. Yeah? So look, now what I want you to feel is, look, so the keeping escape, it's nonsense to call it keeping escape. Because I was doing the keeping, I couldn't do the keeping escape, and I have to keep more. But I didn't do anything else than just me splashing around. Yeah? So look, you have to understand what happens. Look, if he's here, yeah? Keep the knees up, put pressure forward, and I keep going forward like this. Yeah? And now all you have is to do, no, don't do it yet. Keep your knees squeezed. All you got to do now is bring your elbows to the ceiling. Because I'm leaning forward, and there his knees goes inside. That's it. Now go again, please, Jonas. Put your head forward. You will feel if my butt is backward. Lift me up now with your arms. It doesn't work. Keep your head up. Stay there, yeah? And if I start to push forward my hip, no, don't bring your head. That's a mistake. Don't open your head. Keep your head up. So you keep driving pressure into your hands. Push your knees to your elbows. I start to grab the head and lean forward. Lift my hip up as far as you can. And your knees follow. Can you get your knee inside? Maybe not. Keep your head up. Okay. I push a bit more forward, and now there is space. For some of you, this will be hard in the beginning, so it's probably easy if you put your hands over here, because your hands are smarter than your elbows. Yeah? Put your head up. So the same thing, you stay here, build connection between hand and knees, put pressure up. Perfect. Head high. That's it. See? 0. I start to give forward pressure. You stay there. Yeah? Look how easy it is. I lift myself up. Okay? Try that. When you put your hands on the hips, don't open your elbows, because then they can underneath, so go there. Yeah? So now, everybody got like a bit of a feeling. So the only thing you need to do the keeping escape, the first part at least, is him driving his hip forward. That's it. So if I'm on top, putting my hip here, now my weight is going backward. And the only thing I can do from here is that he can go backward, I can go forward. The moment he does this, he should fly off. That's it. Yeah? So now go back to the first exercise. Go there again, please. Choose your arms. That's up to you for now. Maybe this might be easier for the keeping escape, so maybe do that. It's up to you. Grab his head, Agis. Okay, good. And now, keep the head. You're not allowed to posture up yet. You have to keep holding the head, which is not fair, but it is what it is. So now, bottom tries to get out. Go. And top still tries to keep it. And bottom mostly has to now focus on keeping the neck bent, pushing forward, and just feel. See, that's a problem. Now you failed. Now you failed. Yes, now you failed, see? Yeah. So, yeah. So if top manages to bring one or two elbows to the head, it's completely your failure. Then you switch also, and bottom tries to escape either one of the escapes, okay? Let's try. As long as your shoulder upright, doesn't really work. The top player head has to go down. So go again. And now don't jerk, just keep constant pressure, yeah? And I'm actually convinced this is better. This is better. You'll feel. Head up.
Are elbows are inside or not? Or doesn't matter?
If I can, I will get here. I will. Yeah, because then I cannot remove. Yeah. So close your elbows. Yeah. Put your head up. Close your knees. And now put pressure together with everything. Yeah. No, look. So now you're pushing with your knees. Don't try to move me. Try to get me stuck. I will lift myself for you. Yeah. So very tight. Push your knees to your shoulder. Okay, stay here, right? Stay here. Shoulders up, head up. Put pressure. Stay there. Keep full. Put your knees against. Yes. Now look, lift me up with your elbows. Good. So follow with your knees. Maybe there's no space. You just stay here. You just stay. Yeah. I keep pushing. Now you get space for the knee. Yeah. And then at that moment you could choose to kip if you like. Yeah? That's it. Yeah. Yes? Nothing is wrong. Depends. Then you feel what happens. This is wrong. Yeah. Because No. Stop acting. We're not trying to escape, we're trying to figure out the keeping escape. So put pressure on your shoulders, lift your head up, shoulders up, close your knees. Build the pressure. Look, you're already wriggling, don't wriggle. Just build pressure, close your knees.
Okay.
Yeah? Keep bringing your head up, bring your knees up. Keep building pressure. Push your head, no. Don't try to move me. Try to crush me like a nut. Put your head forward, put head more up, head up. Put pressure on your forehead. More. Stay there forever. That's it. That's perfect.
But you have to move on. So
I'm sorry?
You came up on yourself.
Yeah? Exactly.
Yeah, but you did it, not me. It's,
Yes, that's the whole point of jiu-jitsu. You go. Okay. So guys, come here please. We have to have a talk. Come here please. So look. This means that you understand jiu-jitsu wrong. Come here. You really understand it wrong. Okay? So look what happened. What is your name?
Mike.
Mike, lay down please. Look. So, this is what happened, right? I'm here. And I believe this is better. Because I always find if people come too close, I start to run out of space with my hands. And this for me is easier to lift. That's why I always do that. And on this range, this is probably better. But when someone gets close, I like to cross my arms. Yeah? So your arms are here, right? So look, the problem, I felt two people now. Squeeze your knees tight, super tight, yeah? And put your head up and on my chest. Put your head in my chest, please. And keep building this pressure. That's it. And now if you try to lift me, that's a mistake. Because go for it. And once you do that, I get space for the elbows. It might happen, yeah? But, so then, look what happened. So I was here with Mike and I said, put pressure on your head, please. Put pressure on your chest. Push your head in my chest. Close your knees. Yeah. Keep pushing your chest keep pushing your forehead towards your knees. Stay there. I put pressure and now I lift myself. And now he says, yeah, but you did it yourself. Yes, that's the whole point. The whole point is I either do that or I either do nothing and you also do nothing, you stay there forever, or I push forward and you lift, or I do something else and then you can use that. You understand? That is pretty much the idea. In jiu-jitsu, first layer is always self-defense. The default is you're the blackest belt in the world and you fight the most beginner person in the world. And they will make mistakes you can use. Yeah? You have to work with what they give you, not what you want. And in reality of the competition, when you don't have time, then you start to do more things of yourself. But to understand technique, you have to go to the default. What do I do that allows you to do technique? Eh? And when I'm here, look, what is the best thing you can do in this situation? Well, if it's with punches, you're going to get a punch. You're going to get at least one before you get out. But if it's no-gi, just points, I believe if you just don't think about points, just the default best thing to do in this situation, make a sit-up. Keep your hands tight. Bring your head up. Hey, what was that? See? Pay attention, eh? Keep your hands here. Pressure on your elbows, pressure on your hands, close your knees. Bring your head up, only the head. Now bring the shoulders to your face. Yeah? So now build pressure on these arms. Yeah? And now bring your knees to your shoulders, shoulders to your knees. Look, you're already moving me. That means you didn't put pressure there. So you got to put both together. Yeah? And now I will choose things to do. So if I go forward, like I just showed, that's when you can do this one. Yeah? Keep tight. What else can I do? I can go backwards. Well, if I go backwards, keep following. See? You just start, keep putting pressure on your shoulders. Yeah, good. Now I push forward, now I have more space. Understand? So, Johannes, come please. We'll go to the next part. Come here. So like I said, when he's up in the beginning, here you have choice with the arms. Once he comes close, I always go there right away. So grab my head again. Sorry, stay here. I close my knees, I put pressure forward. So now look, let's say now Johannes starts to, for whatever reason, walk away a bit. Okay, then I get space for my elbow on the hip. And I keep driving forward. Anytime, keep your knees closed, please. Anytime you go down, see? That's when your throat opens, see? And when you make yourself weak, you open your core. So you should always, so try to remove my hand here. This one. So try to remove this one to the outside. This is pretty easy. So try to remove it now. It's harder, yeah? Because I put pressure on my frame using my arms. So the beginning, I'm here. I put pressure forward. Anytime Johannes pushes press forward also, push forward. I can start to not lift him. This is very wrong. This. Keep pushing forward. I start to lift, just squeeze everything more together. He lifts his hip up by pushing forward. So that's when you lift very easily him up. And then I can start bringing my knee inside. Only works if his shoulders are below his ass. If his shoulders are higher than his ass, the Kipping Escape doesn't work because you slip off. And no amount of jerking around will help you there. Yeah? So then I'm here. He pushes forward a little bit. Okay. Now Johannes realizes his mistake. He starts to walk backwards. And I keep following with my shoulders. And I get space for the knee. Could be the hand on the hip. Could even use it on this distance. I like to put my fist on the hip. That allows me to put more pressure. You can even grab both hands, see? Now try to stay here. So you build pressure on one hand. And I keep pushing. Anytime the Johannes pushes back forward, I can lift him again. And you have your kip sideways. You keep backing up. Bring your shoulders up maybe. Bring your shoulders up. You can keep putting pressure into the wrist. So he doesn't really have choice. Either he pushes back or he pushes forward. That's it. Okay? Play with that a little bit. Try the wrist, because if you do this, well, that's as easy as doing bench presses like this versus this. You want your hands to be in one line. Sorry? Aligned. Yeah, aligned, yeah, exactly. It's like push-ups like this or push-ups on your fist. Fist is also easier. Okay, let's try. Let's go. Okay, put your head against his chest. Close your elbows, close your elbows. No jerking. Close your elbows. Now bring your head as high as you can without jerking. Forever. No jerks. Close your knees. Knees up. There you go. Stay there for. No. Don't try to get out. Don't try to move. No, you don't move. If I see motion, it's wrong. So go again. Close your knees. I saw motion. So keep everything tight. Pressure here, pressure there. Beautiful. Do this forever. Do as much as you can without getting tired. Stay there. Now you do motion. Push forward. Now you start to lift him a little bit. Yes. Good. That's it. Go back. You help me for the next round maybe, yeah? So we're here. Now, close your knees. Close your elbows. Build pressure. Shoulders forward. Nope, that's bad. Slowly. Close your knees. Equal shoulder and knees. And elbows tight. This will not happen. Keep tight. That's wrong. Look. Hello. Keep tight on your arms. Yeah? Keep your arm. Seal your hands. Put pressure on your hands as much as you can. Build pressure on the hands. No push. Hands are hands. Not jerking. Just put pressure. Feel this. That's wrong. Just build pressure. Hands first. Elbows. Shoulders to the face. Now slowly make your sit up. Shoulders up. Look, and there's no connection here. So build the connection, huh? Feet up. No knees. Yeah. There you go. Stay there. So now, look, I can do this. Lift me. Don't lift me yet. Don't lift me yet. Now you can lift me. Yeah? So I start to push back. Keep tight, keep tight. You keep following with your shoulders. That's it. That's exactly it. Okay? So guys, time. So now look, this is the main point. Look, everybody, show me go with a partner and show me your best version of the Oompa. You can decide whatever grip and you can tell top whatever what to do. I want to see your best version of the bridge. Let me see you please. Okay? Okay. Oompa, bridge. Yeah, what is in bridge? Trap an arm, bridge and roll over. Yeah? Yes. Yes. Guys, Oompa. Look, show me the Oompa. Trap the arm, see? Bridge up, that's it. A version of that. Everybody, yeah? And I promise you, it's all wrong. I already know for sure. Hey, show me, show me, show me. Yes. Go again, go. Okay, guys, time. Everybody make a circle, yeah? Look what happens, yeah? These I really love. This is the best. This is the best, yeah? Come back, please. Come close. So look, I have never been good in inventing techniques, yeah? But I've always, look, at least what I always found, my strength was I see something somewhere and apply it everywhere. Yeah?
Don't be so modest when you invented a lot of cool stuff.
No, that's the whole point. You don't even, anyway, you're busting my balls, yeah? But like, let's go, guys. Look at this. Look at the, come from the side. Turn your legs here, please. Put the feet here, please. Feet here, yeah? Look at this bridge, yeah? Look at the bridge. Okay, good. Two of you show me the same thing. Look what happens, yeah? Trap an arm. Okay, good. Philip, you go, please. Here, yeah. Maybe he's right because he knows me. Go, please. Go. But if you do, no, baby bridge shouldn't exist. That's the whole point. There's not a bridge, but I'll never life do this motion. Ever. Which is weird, because I made an instructional about it. But that's cool because it still works. So it's not entirely wrong. But look what happens. Look, this is one way you can go. This is the second way you can go. Third way, fourth way. There's 4 ways to move. And how you decide which one? They all come from this spot. That's the point. This is the default thing to do. I'm not saying you're going to wait here forever. You have to create scrambles and problems. But the default thing to do always to make yourself stronger is to make a ball, head up, and go this. So one step before this, once a year I teach break falls to seniors, like 80-year-olds, 70-year-olds, and I got into a fight with the Judo Federation because they said what I did was wrong, because you should teach it like this. And I think it's madness to do that because, first off, a small kid cannot fall like that because the head is too big. They drop the head on the floor, and you try to teach one old person to do that. So what I do is, like with the old people, I don't try to teach them to fall. I teach them to get back up first because I will fall. So, and with all these break falls, and you see it's the same thing. With all these break falls, the only thing that's important is this. The hitting the mat like that is the most stupid thing you can do. Because when you with your arms do this, every kid in the world, every beginner in the world has a tendency, when your arms go back, to also bring the head. It's synergy of the body. The kinetic chain says if you bring your arms backward, your head also wants to go backward. Then you have to spend months and months and months until kids keep your head here and slap close, and the whole body wants to do this. So what you do from the bottom up. You're here, and you tell them head first, shoulders, hands here, and keep sliding forward. And then these old people say, I cannot do that. No, because I try to do this. So try to, everybody, lay down, see, lay down. And try to do a sit-up, keep your chin high, keep your chin up the entire time, and try to do a sit-up like that without moving your feet. If you do this, no, don't cheat. Head stays up, chin up, and shoulders and back stays straight. If you can do this, you get a, no, look at me. Shoulders straight, back, like literally this. Without flexing your spine, really. You cannot do that, because the coming up is a rounded spine, So then what most people do in the beginning is, look, so because that's hard, you can literally not do that. Your body, then people try to do everything at once, and that works, But the easiest thing to do is to do head, shoulders, and start to go here. And some old people cannot do that, but they can still do this. And I teach them lift the legs up and go back. And then you go backwards and forwards. So whenever you try to do the mount right now, try to do the Kipping Escape, some people are going to do this, and then it's like, and then either you get out or you shit your pants. So you want to build connection, head, shoulders, see, bring your hands forward, and now bring your knees close. That's literally the motion. And the body in between decides what happens. Okay? So then the bridge. When do you do the bridge? The bridge happens anytime someone puts diagonal pressure. So when you're here, and you're now you're in the middle between bridge, hip escape, kipping escape. Person on top decides to put his head up and go that side. Yeah? So what I do now, look, then you have to bridge from here. But this cannot, if you go from here all the way there, it takes you too long to get back here should your escape fail. So what you do, you're here, and your bridge actually looks like here on the floor, maybe both legs, depending on the moment, but your bridge should actually look like this. You keep your shoulders up. Because now if your bridge fails, you get back into your ball and now you're on your side. You understand? That's the whole point. So you can test it if you like. Hey, Hannes, come please. So. And then there is different versions of the bridge. So the easiest bridge could be, he drops my head on this side. Yeah? Yeah, okay, I build forward pressure, and now he puts pressure to this side. So that's Johannes' choice. I put my foot on the floor, I can keep this if I like, and now my bridge looks like this. Boom. Maybe I come on top. To be honest, if I come on top of this moment, see, I can get on top, but keep attacking please. But you have to open everything else in the process of getting up, and it takes like an hour to get back to the spot where I want to be, where you can be neutral again. Yeah? So pretty much the best choice you can make here, look, I put pressure, it puts your pressure on, so now I will keep my right knee connected, left heel on the floor, not toes, and I start to bridge up. Okay, and now Johannes decides what he does with this. You usually will put pressure back, that's where you put your knee inside and can escape back. And it's the same thing as the kipping escape. The hip escape and the kipping escape is actually the same thing. So get a partner and experiment. So how can you train this? Look, well, go back down, please. Look, you have to feel the ideal thing. So when you train, look, imagine, so when I'm fighting with someone, yeah, I'm always waiting for the right thing to feel. Before you do that, like the easiest thing you do is, look, tell me what to do, Johanna. Tell me what to do.
Why?
So you have the ability to do your bridge to one side. Yeah? Here I post, okay. Here I can be bridged. Okay. So you tell me what to do.
Pressure to the right.
To the right. To this way? No. Pressure forward to the right, yeah?
Yeah.
So I put pressure forward, put one foot on the floor, please. And now with just your heel, not your toes. Heel, yeah? And now you start the bridge. So here, if I'm a pancake and I roll over, that's my choice. He doesn't decide that, yeah? Go back, do the same thing. Keep your head up. Yeah? So keep doing this. Freeze, yeah? So now let's say I push back forward. See, now, no, keep your heel on the floor. Now's the moment you put pressure on your forward and put pressure on your forehead again, please. Yeah? Keep building the pressure and move your bottom hip away. Only your bottom hip. There you go. And then you do your hip escape. That's the idea. So now let's do the kip itself. Yeah? So now everybody does this. Look, you go here, you go to this spot, stay here, do this, please. And then just start to wriggle your knees. Forever. Do that. The kip does not have any intention. There is no intention or direction to the kip. Look, so what is the kipping really? Look, it's this. Look, give me your hand, please. Look, if I get your hand, keep super tight, yeah? Keep super tight. I'm gonna press you over there. Resist that. Doesn't work. Now there, resist. Okay, all directions. Ready? That's a kip. It's just me, look. And if you see a white belt first day, how do they act? Keep tight. I'm gonna try it as a white belt beginner without any knowledge. Try to move your hand. It's madness without direction. Yeah? Well, it's madness in all directions. And the kipping is madness without direction. Yeah? And then I feel where his hand wants to go. Because you cannot attack relax. Yeah. More examples from kipping. Give me your foot, please. You can do it anytime. Look, foot lock. Yeah? Keep your foot super rigid, please. So I do everything. Look, this is a perfect example. Exactly the same thing as a mount. I'm here, right? What does a beginner do? Starts to pull. What happens? Your arms get first weak because you move your core from your arms. Structure gets weak. I cannot decide if I'm going to have the foot lock. It's his decision. One thing I can decide is pressure on the feet, pressure on my knees, pressure on my core. That's it. And I will decide what happened. Remove my foot and run away. Run away. Thank you. Now became a wrestler. I will want the foot lock. Well, then you can do that, but you have to work way harder than for this. That's your choice, yeah? So, let's now say it here. Flex your foot, and I cannot keep it. You start to jiggle, and it happens. And then you have the foot lock. Another example was, I recently had this in my gym, was with the collar. I was here, and the head was too high. And I can't get the collar, so you start to jiggle him away, and again. See? So you keep tight, start to shake your legs, and now magic happens. It's always the same thing. We start here, hug my head please, somewhere in the middle. Maybe it's a bit easier for me if your knees are higher a bit. Why is this easier? Because now you cannot cross your legs. I also know this. I saw this happen to at least one person, and the count was perfect. If you bridge up with your hip, cross your legs above my waist. So above my pants, above there. Cross your legs, never open them again. This is like getting stacked. You cannot get out of this. Not without getting your butt on the floor again. The only downside is it's a bit uncomfortable for your ankles. Just take that. Yeah? Whenever they bridge, see, close your legs. And the higher you get them, higher, close your legs. That's it. And now you can bully me here forever on my face until I give the space. Okay? So get out, please. So start here. One time top, or bottom, switch, and that's it. And bottom and top, try to get arm to the head, 2 arms to the head, then you win. Okay? Let's go. From this range, I would use my arms, especially you because you have long arms. Yeah? Look, put your hands like this. Look what happens to your elbows for a split second. And again, man, look, it's such a tiny hole, and there's so many other layers. It probably doesn't matter that much. And even good people can even keep escape with one arm. Yeah? Like now, make yourself small. Stay there. Yeah? Head higher, knees higher. Well, actually, no. Don't jerk yet. Just go as tight as you can without moving too. There you go. So no, lift your feet up. Yeah. Now keep. So now start to jiggle your knees. Why do we do this? Look, the keep itself does not give any intention to the direction. Just keep it. Why would you do the keep? No, stay there.
Yeah, but with the cross, I can't have a
Cross. You don't need to. No. Look, the keep itself is decided by this. Look, stay there. Look, if you're gonna keep or no, look, put your head up, Kim. Now you cannot keep because you bring him over there. You cannot bring his hip up. When he brings his head below, that's when the keep gets very easy. So that's the only thing that matters. And then pressure forward is easier than pressure backwards. Yeah? So now stay there. Build connection. Elbows, don't give gaps. Close this. Now, knees up, shoulders up. If 2 moves, it's wrong. That was a jerk. Head up, stay there. Now, elbows tight. Now, start to keep, but don't try to get out. Just keep. No, okay. Come here, boom. The keep is not meant. The keep is, what do I do to create reaction without giving anything? Imagine now. You compete, right? Yeah, of course, yeah. So, like how disciplined do you have to be in a competition? On top, you're there, you leave the moment, and it's almost impossible to not do that, yeah? So you will have a reaction, and usually will be the forward pressure. Like I know it, and I still. Guys, look at this. So guys, come here. This will make it more clear. Look, so come. Toom, come here, please. So, like, Johannes told, where is Johannes? Look, Johannes told me, look, I work a lot with Johannes. Yeah? We train often together. Yes? And he said today, for him, the biggest takeaway was the shoulders. If your shoulders are higher than your butt, see, I cannot lift your hip up. If your shoulders go below the butt, see, it's very easy to lift this hip up. Okay? Do that again, please. If I leave my legs low and I lift this hip up, then just go to this, yeah, or butterfly mount. Yeah? Anything you like, and I cannot keep. What is the function of the kick? The keep. Look, jiu-jitsu is action reaction, right? Every action I do can get a reaction. And if you think about jiu-jitsu like action reaction, then you both become an anxious rabbit, chasing the carrot forever, and one rabbit gets lucky. Yeah. So if you want to be like, I try to call this mindful jiu-jitsu. What does mindfulness mean? Yeah? We're all about it. You just do the good thing in the moment. Don't be attached to any outcome. Just like, of course, man, like I say, you want to compete, you want to win this game. This is just on every once in a while, and now more often than the opposite, I have many bad weeks. And my game didn't go good this week. And the people I used to beat me more and more. It would be sad if it wasn't, because I'm getting older and they're also, but they're now in the prime and I'm getting past that, yes? So it would be very sad if I stayed the lion in my gym forever. Although I still want to, but it's not possible, yeah? So then I have to deal mentally with that, and I get beaten, and fuck this hell. And the day after, I go a bit harder and a bit more rough. And now my neck hurts, and my ego gets bruised more. And the only way I can fix a moment like that, always, sometimes it takes me 6 weeks, is always forget the essence. And when I forget the essence, and this happens, I have more fights at home, I'm worse with my kids, and I'm worse with everything, and it just escalates me from here. Why? Because no matter how crazy my life gets, jiu-jitsu is always the moment where I can get at peace. And I was good enough to beat most of my guys. And more, this doesn't happen. So I always get anxious or beat anxiety by fixing the game. Okay, anyway, so what I do is just focus on the ideal thing in the moment. I'm here, boom. Now, why do we keep? Look, if I start to do anything, Toom can also do anything. If I'm here, keep tight, please, yeah? Just don't give me any intention, right? So how do I get reaction without giving him chance to react? That's when you start to keep. And now Toom is giving me forward pressure. And how the game goes. For better or worse. Look, that's what I like. I like the elbow on the hip. I don't like my elbow get open. Okay, I probably want to go. Now Toom will try to open my elbow. I try to block, and I look for a spot where I can stay forever. Okay, what do we do here? Move up, start to shake again. Is the spot better or worse right now for me? It is what it is. There is nothing. No, it's really true. It is what it is. There is no better or worse here. We just reached the new status quo. Bam. And if Toom is mindful and I'm mindful, squeeze, please. Okay. I'm not going anywhere, neither is he. The moment he goes somewhere, I go somewhere else. Yeah? So there's my weakness here. This hand is the weakness. That's what I'm afraid about. Hold my hand, please, Toom. Oh, crap. It starts to happen. No worry, we start to keep it. And okay, he keeps fighting. Go, keep going. Is this better or worse? It is what it is. Exactly. This is for me better. Because before, he was like giving me the milk, yeah? Like putting pressure on my face and squashing me. Right now, I'm already on top. Now. So, before he was on my mount, if you think back is worse than mount, you should get punched in your face a little bit. Yeah? So that I'm tight, right? Try to choke me here.
Choke?
Yeah, try to choke me. Go for a strangle, yeah? Here, yes. Huh? Get the arm out again, please. Get the arm out again. Try to go underneath. Not that easy, right? If I do my bridge wrong, or like made a mistake as now I'm dead. Huh? But while he's digging for that hole, huh? Look, now I'm starting to feel where his weight goes. Weight is there, okay, put some pressure there. Now get a heel. And I'm going to give you a million escape. I just want you to get the habit. See, we do the default thing, make a ball, keep everything tight, and just feel what happens. And the moment you start to create madness, look, if I start to push, so Toom is now thinking, okay, if I move too much, Wim is out. And I'm thinking, and if I move too much, here's something more. So then every beginner says, or many people like, oh, this is a bad spot. I better start moving. And now everything might get worse or better depending on his level. So always the best thing for you to do is to be mindful, to take, yeah? But strategically, it might be better for me in a competition to spaz out and get to neutral. Yeah? I'm not fighting for neutral, I'm fighting here, I'm already attacking. I'm already passing your guard here. It's just very low on the spectrum, yeah? But if I go to, escape, let me go. Okay, maybe I get here. Good, I escaped. But he already got on my back almost once. He can probably do it again. So I don't want to go ever to neutral. Understand what I'm saying? So again, try now, anytime you have a set of square, and try to use his reaction. And then from there we go to how to deal with it. Okay? Let's go. Right. One thing more annoying as passive beginners. Pancakes. Like really, man, like I want to slap you when you do that, yeah? And really, like this, look, so there is extreme left and extreme right. There's three kinds of people. Pudding, wall, battering ram. Which of the three is the worst? Puddings. And why is it? Look, imagine, I always tell this story, like imagine I'm like a tribe of, I'm the Roman army. Yeah? with the Roman army, yeah? And they want to invade Gaul. But man, those barbarians, they look dangerous. So if we can, we want them to tap out before we fight. Eh? And then you're the guy who stands there like this. And our friends stand there like this. Yeah, now those guys smell blood and they're gonna finish you. Yeah. So you don't want to have those. So how do you deal with that pancake? You slap it out of him. So yeah, you tease him gently until he toughens up a little bit. Yeah. And on the other side, even worse is, okay, let's say these guys look tough. You come there with your Roman army, all 100 next to each other, all walls. We're about to sign the peace treaty. And if you guys, hey, come here, motherfucker. Yeah, fuck, now we have a war also. That's the battering ram. And if evolutionary speaking, I believe, as a tribe, that's why bullying exists. We're required to bully that pancake next to us to go and to slap this person here until it dims down. Now in the gym, what is worse, the bully or the battering ram? Well, like see it like this. I teach kids a lot. I used to be swimming coach. The hardest kids to teach are those who are afraid of water. They're actually very easy to teach. If I am one-on-one with that kid and I have like unlimited time, because the safe thing is that kid will never kill himself. But you have to put a lot of time put a lot of energy into it to make it active. That is the pancake who comes into the gym. Usually they don't last. Because as a coach, you don't have the time to deal with those. Unless you create the environment where people learn to deal with those by gently bullying them until they fend for themselves. Yeah? So, no, teasing them. Teasing, yeah, but teasing. Okay. But for some people, a bit of teasing is bullying. Depends how much of a pancake you are. Eh? So then, where was I going with this? Yeah, so easy to teach is like my daughter is pretty easy to teach. She's always like comes to the swimming pool, oh, a slide, oh, some water, oh, this, oh, that. So how do I teach her? Okay, go play. And after 1 hour, I get 1 minute of attention. And at 1 minute, I can say, hey, blow some bubbles. Okay, now she'll learn that because the day after she remembers. So we have to teach them overall. The whole point is people who go too rough, they are the ones who kill themselves or injure themselves. But they learn from their mistakes, and the pancake does not make any mistakes to learn from. But the default is to make everybody a wall into the gym, especially if you explore technique. Yeah? So how do I deal with beginners right now in the gym? I have a role with them. Yeah? And usually I or one of my people that I can trust will be the first round I roll with. And especially the first week, I will tell them, go with him, him, or him, or him, yeah? To keep him safe. And then look, the first round, they either pancake or very aggressive. Hey man, calm down, calm down. Most of the time they're aggressive. Calm down, calm down. Okay, what do you really want? I want to be on top. Okay, I can have top. Are you happy? Happy? Yes, go. And immediately start moving again. Man, I thought you were happy. Why do you move? Okay. I want to choke. Okay, you can get the choke. You can go on my back. Full rear naked. Happy? Yes. You close a bit. You start to go again, and immediately let go and go for some. Hey, man, I thought you were happy. What do you want me to do? Like literally hold my own breath before I die. Yeah? So, yeah. So everything is going to be hard at some point. So then I do this. Look, and this always works for me so far. Look, you give them a hand, yeah? And then you get the same thing. The pancake will give you the hand like this. Always a sloppy hand. Yeah? And most people. Yeah? Then the battering ram will give you the hand like this. Oh, sorry, yeah? If you're a pancake and I'm the battering ram and I squeeze, now your structure, now you hurt, right? So if I squeeze, relax, you can do a million techniques. I can do whatever the hell I like with you, yeah? You understand? So if you are pancake, see, the wall will keep you safe, but the battering ram will destroy you. So the point is, look, make a good structure with your hand, please. So this is structure. Keep a good structure. Now don't do any muscle engagement. Structure without muscle engagement is still nothing. Yeah? So you want to meet me like an equal, make a good solid structure, and now be tighter, a bit tighter. That is what you all to look for in every position. A bit tighter? Okay. This is a sweep, that is a sweep. I'm going to sweep you, resist, right? Resist. Better structure. Good. Other side? No, now sweep. Keep that. So it never really works. Try to sweep me. See, now you gave it to me, yes? And then the other one is, like I can do, so keep tight, please. Keep tight. I try to beat you like this and try to beat you like that. Just resist. Keep tight. Better structure. Be more solid in your hand. Yes. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Try to beat me. Now I have you. Switch sides. That's it. So that's what you always look for, the neutral. And then, that's what it is. And then they still will be able to do it. But at the very least, now they have some, okay. So then you can explain like a bit of This is the micro stuff, yeah? You teach them all the macro stuff, like passing and this, and then tell them this is a micro, and this is what you look for everywhere. And at least then we have some direction to the thing. Yeah? So now go down. So the problem is this, look. So right now when you go to mount, this is what took me 2 years to figure out, yeah? If the head is up, so anytime you're in mount, relax please, I got almost here, all good. At some point, for whatever reason, this person on bottom finds his hands back over here. If you insist on this, you will lose mount. Always. Unless he is not zen enough and he puts his head on the floor, starts pushing my knee and creates holes. Now you can reset again. And the sad thing is, for the most part in competition, that is what happens. So you don't have to deal with all the stuff I'm going to show you right now. But eventually, we should hope that we need it, that the game gets better. Yeah? So anytime you feel these elbows coming, you got to back up right away and go for the elbows. So this I will let you experience now. So if you're here, hands are there, and you go forward, just keep me please, bring me up, bring your elbows up, and knees also up. Push me over. That's what should happen every time on that moment. Yeah. So then we have this moment. Go on top, control the elbows, see? Lean back. Squeeze your knees a little bit, and now try to get me off. Go. I can even do this if I like, because I can get his knees inside. So fight from there. Get the elbows and stay on top forever. That's it. You're there. So even if I have the elbows, yeah, and I lean a little bit forward, so keep building connection on the elbow. No, don't. Elbow pressure, shoulder, head higher. Yeah. Put the both knees in my butt. Good pressure. Yeah, there we go. I lean a bit forward. Now there I go. And now the hip escape is already there. Hip escape. Okay. That was a wrong hip escape. Why? Go back. Look what happened. Well, wrong. You will still get better, right? But what's the problem? Look, so now you're, okay. In jiu-jitsu, look, any position, huh? You know Chris Houter? Doesn't matter, but he says, always be the one on top. Huh? And so what does it mean, always be the one on top? Right now, I'm on top. My weight is on you, yeah? Put your weight on me. No. Don't teleport. Stay where you are. Put pressure on this. No. Don't. Yes. Make the shoulder heavy. So who's on top of whom now? I'm higher, but you are on top of my hip. Yeah? So now, slowly hip escape, please. That's the correct hip escape. Now you understand what I'm saying? Because your hip escape is not meant to get out. Your hip escape, okay, don't move. You only have to think about making this whole thing here heavier on my hip. And the way to do it is very slowly, don't hip escape, keep pressure. Start to walk backwards with your leg. Exactly. And now, that's called wrestling up. Yeah? These days, yeah. So keep tight. So if you start to make so very slowly, make a hip escape to go to single leg X. No, go back. Go to single leg X. That's a mistake. Which you can, you know what I'm saying, right? Because you give me the hole again. But of course, in the madness of the game, it's very much possible to get that hole, because you can spaz a bit, yeah. But it's technically a mistake to do that. Yeah. So you have to think. Anytime you lean forward, you will be on the downside. So you have to be here, control those elbows, and lean backwards. Well then, most cases people are right-handed, so most people will go that side. But it's not, so I tend to already do this a little bit. And if you now go that side, see, I have to get my leg up. Yeah. And one big clue I have is, like, anytime you lay on your side, okay, lay on your side, please, on this side. So put your knee over my foot. I don't like this, because now I cannot, so start to slowly bridge, I cannot post my leg out anymore, which means I have to post my hand. Okay, anytime my leg is too high, too low, see, now I don't get trapped, but now we step over and catch this one, yeah? So go back. So just think about this anytime you can. If you start to turn to the side, regardless of what happens to this, put your elbow in between. No, don't trap my leg now. Put your elbow on the floor. Regardless of what happens here, if he goes on his side, get his knee up. Even if it means get your both arms underneath, slowly, yeah? Okay, sucks, you lost the mount, but try to slowly escape out. It still gives you the best chance to do something else and not get trapped because in quarter guard or anything else. So for the most part, try to get this foot up. And if everything goes right, and I control his elbow, you get to your side, and I get here, this is where everything is perfect. Because now I can even ignore this side. See, turn the other side. I already have the arm. Yeah? So think about that. So now look, for most part, his escape will usually involve getting one elbow in between my knee. This is almost impossible to recover from without at least losing the mount or go a step back. Yeah? That's the thing, it's not a problem to be pushed a step back. The only problem that ever happens is you losing discipline. Okay? You were here. You control those elbows. You know you don't have to lean forward. He got his elbows inside. Oh crap! And now I'm getting foot locked. Yeah? So, okay, I'm here. He got his elbow inside. I already have mount. I'm already leading by points. He's already getting tired. He got his elbow inside. Oh crap, I get my leg up. He gets his arms underneath. Okay, we keep going. Go, keep fighting. At the very least, see, try at least. See? Whatever happens, just take a step back into your system. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. For me, it always helps to watch matches when Gordon Ryan fights. It looks like he's playing, but to be honest, what he does, I believe, is because he fights pretty good guys, right? I mean, it's always, okay, whatever happens, go a bit back in your system and then start building forward again until the guy loses discipline. You can always see that, yeah? So then, what will happen now, Luca? I want you now to focus on getting your elbow in between the knee. Do that, please. Go back. That was good. Go again. Hard to stop, yeah? Go back. A bit slower. I'm trying to catch the moment I want to talk about. So this can happen. If this happens, it should have to be my reaction, which I just invented now, yeah? So the moment he starts to push my hand, see, I should take advantage of this elbow, for example. That is one thing you can look for. And now, slowly move to the next step, please. I can control the elbow. So even if you now open my knee, see, at least I'm still winning the grips. Not saying that's easy, but it's not supposed to be easy to keep mount here. What also starts to happen always, look at, now don't grab my hand, just focus on getting his elbow to the floor, okay? Go back, please. Don't do anything else, just the elbow to the floor. Look, look. So think about it. If I have the elbow, don't try to move around, don't bridge, just get the elbow to the floor without turning. That always happens. So you know, Gordon teaches this to get cross grips and push to the floor. Yes? Everybody knows this or no? Gordon Ryan, if you have the arms here, that's easy. Just get a cross grip and push versus a straight grip. And nobody ever does this. Yeah? So you will have to deal with this. And then if you start to go for the grips here, you already give him the chance to get up on that side. So it's all the things I said before and this. If I have here, look, if I control the elbows and you still put pressure on the elbow, okay, you will feel, keep his arm away for a second, look, keep your hand here and put pressure on the elbow. Hard, right? Put your hand there. No. Just keep your elbow where it is. Keep pressure on my hand. And now put your hand there. And now put pressure down. You feel you have more pressure. So you will see that people always randomly bring that hand away to build more pressure. Put pressure on the elbow. Now bring your hand away. That's when you catch it. You push and do this. And then you start to lift the elbow up, pull in, and then you try to go for these things and these things. So to recap, everything we did, avoid going there. Actually, to attack from mount, you have to think about side control, already be inside the arms before you mount. Try to get to a mount the moment he starts to bridge up into you. See, as the moment you start to go, give me the holes, please. Go for a mount somewhere here. Now you have a good chance. Anytime he gets his hands back to your core, and then resist the urge of staying here, go up, at least control one. You can be here, at least control one elbow. Yeah. And you try to go back where you came from. If you feel you ever get over here, then no, you will probably have to take one step back into your passing game. But when he tries to escape, for example, at least try to have a hand pinned. The moment he gets your foot right now, go turn that side, see? This is a pretty good deal for me. He got my leg, I have the chance to start wrapping his arm. And that's a bit the full story, okay?